Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and I'm going to be doing a pick a card for you guys. So this is all about what do people love about you. So what do people love being around you, or what do they admire? Just what do they love about you? About your energy, about who you are, how you are as a person. So we have three options here. We'll be picking the card. So if you wish to skip that ahead, again, these are the options. So we have this beautiful coat here for option 1. We have age for option 2. And we have a beautiful snowflake for option 3. So again, all the timestamps will be pinned in the description box, no, in the comment section below. And all my information is always listed in the description box below. So let's see. Now I want you to ask your guide or your ancestors or whoever your higher power is, what do people love about you? So let's see. I'm going to be using several decks. So again, this may take a while, but a lot of you like the shuffling in camera, so I will honor that. Someone needs to know you're on the right path. So if you're questioning your path, you're on the right path, your guides are saying, okay? So no more questioning. They're saying move full speed ahead. Take flight. Take flight, because whatever it is that you're doing, they're saying it's working. So let's see, what do people love about you? You got 2. Wow, okay. I feel like also I have to say for someone, whatever it is that you're seeking, you're about to find it. So that is beautiful. Whatever it is that you're seeking, you will find it. I hope everyone is doing great for this full moon in Pisces. Remember, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so a lot of illusions. A good time to let go of those illusions, old stories that we have been telling ourselves. It's a good time to surrender and let go and go with the flow. That kind of rhymed. Yeah, be gentle with yourself. If a lot of things come up, if your emotions, a lot of emotional stuff come up, just release it, send it love and let it go. I feel like also someone needs to know that your guides are on their way to help you, or help is on their way. Is kind of what I'm picking up for some of you from your guides, okay? Bambi. I don't know why I'm getting Bambi. So I don't know if you just recently watched the movie Bambi or you love Bambi. I don't know. I feel like there's a new cycle that's starting for many of you. And I feel like, or maybe for that person who likes Bambi, but I feel like this is for everyone. Okay, let's see. What do people love about you? Okay, there's transformation and there's change. So if you're being called to let go of something or someone, maybe even a Scorpio, or you are a Scorpio, I'm getting you, this situation or this person is no longer serving you. It's become something that's heavy or a burden on you, and Spirit's saying we're trying to free you from it. We're trying to get you to release this cycle or this situation, but you have to be willing to let it go. We can't just step in and let it go for you. Remember, there's free will, so make sure that you set the intention to let go of this situation or person during this full moon in Pisces, okay? That's for some of you. Yeah, release. See at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, exactly. I feel like once you release this, there will be more happier times for you because the sun is underneath that card. So whatever comes up for you during this full moon or at this time, regardless if you're watching this, all my readings are timeless, you guys. So if you're not watching this during the full moon of September of 2019, that's okay. You're being asked to release, and once you release this, there'll be happier times. You'll be able to begin a new cycle in your life. And I feel like your guides are trying to help you with that. Or if you've been asking for help from your guides to release this, your guides are telling you, yes, help is on its way. We are helping you release this situation or this person, okay? Okay, one last deck. Spirit is saying get clear on what you want to manifest. Okay, you have to get clear because we can't go back and forth on something. We can't decide something and then be like, no, never mind, I want something else. Spirit is saying make sure you're staying clear on what you want. Okay, this person got 2. Spirit is saying you're a lot tougher than you think. A lot tougher than you think. So don't be afraid or don't let your emotions scare you or the situation scare you. Okay, so if those 5-6 minutes weren't enough, you feel free to pause the video and fast forward to your selected option. If you stayed for this for the intro, thank you very much. I am thankful for every single one of you. Thankful for everything. And now let's get started. So for those of you who picked option 1, let's see, what do people love about you? So what do people love about you? I feel like with this charm here, I feel like people think you're always well dressed or you're very professional in your approach to life or how you do things. I feel like you're very organized. I'm getting this Virgo rising vibe where you always look like you're well cleansed or showered. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. I also feel like you're someone who likes to wear a lot of maybe brands or a lot of logos, like good thing, fine things in life. Okay, I also feel like you're very well put together. So let's see, what do people love about you? You're an author. Okay, so you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So some of you need to be in writing. I also give messages regardless of the topic. So some of you need to be writing, or if you're writing a book, just know that you are on track. I do see you kind of like doing like a book showcase or something like that, where you showcase your book. But for the purpose of this video, what do people love about you? Okay, you're a very good communicator. I also feel like you're very helpful with people. I also feel like you're very good with your words. You're able to express yourself in such, again, a professional manner, but you're also very compassionate. I feel like you're always someone who is open to help other people. I feel like you make time for people. Okay, again, she's very well dressed, so I feel like people really like the way you dress yourself or the way you carry yourself or you present yourself. Grief work. Okay, so I feel like you like to wear a lot of black and red. I don't know why that's coming up, but that's what I'm picking up on. I feel like you also are very, again, professional in your work or what you do in life. You're very determined to go after what you want. You're someone who gets things done. I'm getting. You might even be a leader in some way, or be in a leader type position, a CEO, a boss, an entrepreneur, or a manager, or just high in your field. I feel like also what people love about you is that you're someone they can go to during dark moments of their life with grief work here. I feel like you're a very good listener and you give really good advice. And I feel like people really love that about you. This and that are true. I feel like you're someone who, again, it was very balanced with the 20 there. I feel like you're very balanced. You're always, I'm getting kind of Libra vibes here. Like you're just like, you're able to see everyone's point of view and you're able to understand every single point of view. You're just like, I can't just choose this or that. Like both of them are true. You're very balanced. You're a well-rounded individual. You're someone who's very easy and chill, but also I feel like people can come to you for serious times. So you work hard to play hard is what I'm getting. You're very protective of your home. You're very protective of people around you. And I feel like that's something that people admire and love about you. I feel like you're someone who loves to be, I feel like, I was going to say travel, but I'm not. I feel like you like to be at home a lot. You're more of an introvert. Or you like to keep to yourself. But again, I'm getting like you've been through some difficult situation. And I feel like that's why people come to you for advice. And that's why people really love you. It's because of that, because you have been through the worst and you make people feel safe. You help them be at home with you. You make people feel at home. Oh, I got really dizzy. Okay. Rejuvenate, rain, clear the past and heal the present. Yeah, you're a healer. Whether you know it or you identify with that term or not, you're a healer. You're able to provide healing words, kind words to people, either through your writing or just when you communicate with people. You're very caring, like I said. And again, because I feel like people really love that you've, in the past, like I said, you've been through something very hard, very difficult is the word, very traumatic even. And they've seen you do the grief work. They've seen you struggle through this, and they saw you come out of that. And because of that, people just gravitate towards you. Anna, I'm picking up Anna, so I don't know. Maybe you know an Anna, maybe your name is Anna, I don't know. But I feel like you're able to heal people and bring this sense of rejuvenation, of happiness, of playfulness into any difficult situation. We have movement. You're someone who's always on the move, always on the go. You're always doing something. You're always busy. I just got, it's very hard to catch you with free time. So I don't know. And I feel like when they do, they really love being around you. I'm also getting, again, the snake is protecting the egg. So I feel like you're very protective of your stuff. You might, yes, you might be very chill and very like easygoing and very caring, but there's also a side of you that not a lot of people know. Very little people might have the privilege of getting to know that side of you. And I feel like when they do, they see that you're a very secretive, protective person, and you're very loyal to whoever is in your tribe. That's what's coming up. I also feel like you're very creative. You achieve things very fast, and people really love that. I feel like you're very well off. You've created a lot of abundance for yourself, or a solid foundation for yourself. Again, the snake with the healing. So they see that you healed yourself significantly, again, from that grief period or that dark period in your life. Or you're just someone that offers a lot of wisdom. The snake is also about wisdom. I feel like you've been through every cycle of life. You just like you just know what's up. You just like, I know life is like this. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. Do not worry. Oh yeah. If someone comes to you with something, you're just like, oh yeah, I've been there. You just gotta navigate it like this. Like you've been around the park, okay, in every situation in your life. Is kind of what I'm picking up. Yeah, the worker. Yeah, you're a hard worker. Hard worker. You work hard, but you play hard too, I feel. You're very well balanced. That's what I just keep picking up. I feel like you like the sweet things of life. You like the good things in life. You're someone who maybe has a strong placement in Taurus or Capricorn, who loves that. I feel like that sense of building your foundation. You're a very self-disciplined person. And I feel like, again, you love solitude. So not a lot of people get to see this side of you. But I feel like the people who do love this about you. I mean, people see, like I said, you're always on the go. You're always making movement. You're always doing something different. You always have something up your sleeve is kind of what I'm picking up here. Oh, wow, the Empress. So you might be a good mother. Like I said, you might have Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus, even Venus in Capricorn. You like to find things in life. You're very creative too. Or you're always creating things. See, this snake is holding an egg here. Maybe you're very good with animals too. You might be a good mom, nurturing, taking care of people. You're a good provider for some of you. I feel like you're well off. The Empress is well off. She doesn't have to worry about her future. She's well off in some sense, okay? Either, you have a home, you're well established, career. I also feel like they love the way, again, you carry yourself, you present yourself, because you're the Empress or the Emperor if you're a male. Just change the pronouns, you guys. This is general reading. The Nine of Swords. Okay, so you are, you feel like a loner sometimes. Again, there's something with the books. You guys write, or you journal, or maybe you're someone who journals a lot. But I feel like, again, you're someone who's always constantly on your mind. Constantly. You overthink things. You do. And I feel like people still, it's kind of like you have this side of you, but then you have this beautiful, creative, outgoing side of you as well. And people love that. I feel like people really love the fact that you really stay up. Again, you're a hard worker. You stay up late. I just heard you're constantly on your toes. You're making sure everything's in order. The Falcon. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without evocation. Again, you're very self-disciplined. You commit to things. You're not someone who's going to be in and out of people's lives. I feel like you're that type of friend or that type of person that, I don't know if you've ever had a friend like this where they're not constantly in your life because, again, people get busy. People have work to do. People have things to tend to, family, loved ones. But I feel like whenever they need you, you're there. They know they can count on you because you're loyal. So regardless of, doesn't matter how much time you do not contact this person, at the end of the day, they'll be there if that's the case. They also feel like you're someone who, and they love the fact that you act on opportunities when they come. You don't overthink things, or at least they don't think you do, but I feel like you do with the Nine of Swords here. Okay, you don't let your fears hold you back. You still move forward with things. And you commit to them. Again, very self-disciplined energy here. And then we have the crows. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. So maybe you're someone who loves to dance or loves music. Is very creative. You express yourself in a very creative way, and I feel like authentic way, and I feel like people love that about you. Yeah, you're someone who goes with the flow, very nature. And then we have, you surrender to things. So you're someone who doesn't get caught up in the details. You're someone, or at least people think you don't. I mean, this is what people love about you. Does not have to mean that this will resonate with you 100, because you might be like, yes, JJ, I'm someone who freaks out all the time. But maybe people don't see that, right? So people feel like you're someone who doesn't let your fears hold you back. I feel like you're someone that goes with nature, goes with the flow. You surrender. You're like, whatever is meant to be is meant to be. You're someone who's very chill. Someone who doesn't get caught up in things, I feel. Doesn't get caught up in gossip either. I feel like you keep to yourself a lot, and people really love that about you. Again, because you're very authentic. You're a hard worker. You're very compassionate. And you're able to see people's point of view. For you, things are neither black or white. It's like I see everything. I see all the shades in between. They might also love the fact that you look very young, okay? Because I'm getting rejuvenation. You like to keep yourself young. Maybe you like to keep exercising, watching your health. But I also feel like you're a type of a loner too. So that is what I have for option 1. And now we're going to move to option 2. For those of you who picked option 2, the letter H, let's see, what do people love about you? I feel like you're very happy-go-lucky. That's the first thing I heard. So you might be someone who's very outgoing or easy to vibe with, easy to just talk to, or just chill with. I feel like you're someone that when someone wants to go out and party or have a good time, you're the first one they call. Okay, that's what I'm getting. For some of you, I feel like they feel at home with you with the H here. I feel like someone thinks you're very handsome. Okay, that's what I'm getting for my man out there. Someone thinks you're very handsome. So let's see. Why do people love you? Wow. So you're someone that takes your time to decide. Okay, you're someone who really sees things through. You really follow your heart. I feel like you're someone who's really good with numbers. You're really good with math, okay? Or you're very good with homework, even for some of you. I feel like... Also, I feel like you're very good at making decisions. So I feel like when someone needs to decide something, they come to you. They're like, oh, so-and-so could help me see things in a different light, or can help me kind of help me make the decision in some way. Retirement. Again, I feel like you're very chill. You're a very chill person. You're someone who's very laid back, someone who's the life of the party, someone who likes to have fun, maybe dance, go out and maybe have some drinks, or you're someone that, again, when they want to go out, you're the first one they call. Yeah, you're very supportive. You're someone who is very caring, someone who offers support to other people, someone who has a very good ear, I'm hearing, because you like to listen to people. I feel like you're constantly helping people. Again, a good helper. Okay, again, you help them see things clearly. You're someone who helps them clear out the clutter, and that's what helps them decide. Because you're someone that is like, well, do you really need that? Like, you're someone who just shows things for what they are. So you might be very Queen of Swords energy here, where you're just like, well, this is this and this. Which one are you going to choose? Or that doesn't suit you. You're very direct in your communication, and I feel like people really like that because you offer them clarity. They really love that about you. Like when they're seeking clarity in their life, they're like, oh, we got to go to this person. This person knows. Okay, but also I feel like there's this other side of you where it's like, oh, we want to have fun, we call this person. I feel like you're always open to helping people. We have Vanessa, to make a decision. Okay, so I feel like people come to you to make a decision. Now, this is not going to be in regards to the topic, okay? Just like for option 1, there was a message that was not in regards to the topic, so I am going to say it. I feel like for some of you, you need to make a decision in regards to career. I feel like Spirit is trying to help you clear out the clutter and make the best decision for you. Spirit is saying, make sure you are listening to your heart. Make sure that you are following your life purpose. Make sure you are doing something that brings in happiness for you. Okay? So if you've been confused about something, I feel like your spirit guides are helping you decide at this time. So that's just not in regards to the topic, but that message needed to come out. I feel like there's a new cycle happening for you guys, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to decide whether you want this or what exactly do you want. So now moving back to the original. Okay, I feel like you're a very grounded person. Okay, so you're someone that, again, that allows people to, I feel like you give people space. You hold space for them to grow, to evolve, to help them understand things. I feel like you're a very grounded person. There's like, yes, you're very happy-go-lucky, but there's this other aspect of you that you go deep into things. And I feel like that's why people go to you to clear out the clutter and to help them decide what they want or what should they choose or what is more in alignment with themselves. For some of you, you might be actually retired. And I feel like you're someone who, again, is very laid back, very chill, whom they can go to. You're like this tree, right? In Espanol, there's a saying that says, aquel que a buen árbol se arrima, buena sombra la cobija, or something like that. So, lean on a good tree kind of situation here. So I feel like you're this strong tree that people can lean on for support and for guidance and to really explore their options and life in general. I feel like if you pick this, not for everyone, you guys, but I feel I'm getting stoner vibes. So I don't know, maybe some of you like to smoke. Okay, for others, not for everyone. Okay, so take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay. We got sacred destruction. So again, I feel like you're someone who shatters people's bubble. You're someone who bursts people's bubble. You're someone who is like, cuts right through the illusion. And you're like, no, this isn't like this. You're not looking at things right. Or really, why are you lying to yourself? You're not going to be happy there. Kind of a friend. That honest friend, the one that you go to, or the one that you tell them something and they're always speaking their truth. I feel like they really love that about you. Because again, you're able to see through the illusion, through the fogginess, and clear out the things that are no longer needed. You bring in this kind of like clarity for them, and you're there to support them through that fogginess, or through that moment of the sacred destruction, kind of like a tower moment. And good fortune. See, you're very happy-go-lucky. And you guys saw me pick this in front of you, so you're very, I feel like people think that you're a very lucky person. You're someone who always seems to have opportunities to them, or you're someone who's always, luck is on your side. You might be Irish for some of you. I'm trying to see here something. Give me a second. I feel like you're very creative. You're someone who takes a lot of risks, I'm hearing, but at the same time, you're very grounded too. You love to share your wisdom is kind of what I'm getting here as well. So let's see what else is here for you guys. Yeah, the tower. What did I say? You bring in that sacred destruction. I feel like you have been through your tower moments as well. But I feel like you're that person who's like, see, this witch is like, yeah, I burst your bubble. I'm sorry, but you needed to know the truth kind of situation here. And I feel like when people are stuck in illusion, or when people are not clear about something, they're like, oh, we go to this person because this person will make me see things for what they are. Okay. You might be someone too who doesn't take no for an option, take no for an answer. I feel like you're someone who maybe has a high temper. Okay? Or you're always constantly changing, you're always evolving, or your life is constantly in chaos, but you're still, you're still grounded, and I feel like that's what people really love about you. Queen of Pentacles. Again, there's like, yes, you love the destruction, you love the chaos, but at the same time, you're very grounded with the Queen of Pentacles. You're very good with your money, too. Numbers. You're very good with numbers, with money, with finances. It's like you're very grounded in your chaos. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting here in spirit. And your friends really love this, or people really love this about you. I feel like you can actually... Okay, the energy that I'm getting is like you could be very grounded, like a very I lost the word. Very, very serious and very professional, but then at the same time you can really party, or you can really destroy something if you really wanted to. Like there's these two sides of you. Like you'd be very nurturing and caring, but at the same time you can also be a be someone who doesn't like to play around. Okay, I'll tell you that much. You're able to adapt through change. You're like chameleon, and I feel like that's what's going on here. You're very grounded in your chaos. You're able to find stability within the chaos. So you're like a chameleon. You stay, you're someone who's able to adapt to any situation. So the card says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Exactly. You're someone that goes with the flow. You're like, yeah, I've been through many tower moments. It's okay. Your favorite color might be green. I see a lot of green here. So you're someone who doesn't change the events. You're like, yeah, that's how life is. Again, you're very laid back, very chill. People love this. You're able to adapt through the chaos. And I feel like that's why people come to you. Because you've been through your fair shares of tower moments here, and people really love the fact that you've been through it, so you're able to provide that support and that wisdom, and again, clear out the clutter for them. Synchronicity. Again, you're someone who is very in touch with the universe. You see signs, you heed the omens, and you share that with your friends. You're like, nope, that's not going to turn out like that, and when they don't listen, you're like, I told you. Didn't I tell you? You're that friend that always is honest, even when people don't want to hear it. and then time out. But at the same time, again, you're someone who keeps to yourself, who loves to, again, go deep, to explore. You like that time to explore yourself and to really do that spiritual work for yourself. So yes, you party hard, but you also like to be alone. So that is what I have for you guys, and now I'm going to move to option 3. For those of you who picked option 3, the snowflake, I feel like you're very unique. I feel like what people love about you is that they haven't met someone like you. You're very different. Okay, maybe at first sight it might look like you're like everyone else, but then when they really get to know you, they're like, whoa, there's more depth to this person, or there's something unique about this person that I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe you're someone who loves winter or Christmas season. Okay, let's see. What do people love about you? Okay, you're very nurturing. Maybe you're a really good cook. Okay, you're a very good cook. You like to be at home. You like cooking, maybe for the holidays. You like hosting. I'm just getting this energy of like your food is really good. I also feel like you're very good at your own nutrition, taking care of your body, going out, maybe watching your diet. You're very good around the kitchen. You're always someone who's always open to volunteering. Maybe you're someone who volunteers in like what is it called, soup kitchen or something like that, or you're always volunteering to bring food to people or people who need food, or you're always just up for volunteering to bring food anywhere, like in your school, if you have kids, or at work, or you're just always there to help people. You're always someone who doesn't mind giving their time. I'm just getting someone who loves to cook. Watch and wait. Okay, so what people really love about you is that you're someone who is very patient. You're someone who's always like, there's no need to rush. You know, spirit or the universe will provide for you. Just wait and watch. You're someone who doesn't take impulsive action. You're someone who is very patient and very caring. You just let the universe do its work. You don't get in the way. You're someone who's very good with your finances. We have Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need. Again, you're very open to receiving. You're like, whatever spirit brings me, I am in. You know, you don't worry very much about your finances. I feel like you're someone who's always like, you know what? Spirit will provide for me. That's okay. I feel like you're just someone who's very open to people, open to helping. You're very good with getting to the law of attraction, or people feel like you're able to manifest things in your life very fast. And I feel like it's because of the good karma. Like you're always helping people, so good comes back to you. I mean, I'm not saying that that's why you do it, but I'm just seeing here that you're someone who gives a lot, so the universe provides for you. I feel like you're someone who really has a lot of faith in the universe or in your higher power. You're always like, God is in charge, the universe is in charge. We don't need to force things, just let things flow. Very hippie vibe here with you guys, okay? Very like kind of let loose kind of situation here. But you're very good with money, I feel. Or people feel like you're very abundant. A wise leader, so you always help people. You like to lead people. People come to you for guidance or for some type of sense of direction. You're able to motivate them and remind them that they are strong too, and they could be their leaders of their life. And that's what people really love about you. You might be a Sagittarius fire sign here. Yeah, the revolutionary. So I feel like you're someone who you're very different. Again, I'm getting wild child. So very Aquarian in nature maybe, or very strong Aquarian placement, where you don't go with the status quo. You don't go with what's being done. You just like to do things differently, whether people agree with it or not. You're just like, I am who I am. And that's very beautiful. I feel like you're very strong too. Once you decide something, you go for it. And I feel like that's what people really love about you. You have this presence about yourself too. The way you carry yourself, the way you do things. Yeah, there's this duality with you. Okay, because and I get it, because you're very giving and you love to help, but at the same time, you don't take, like, you don't do things the normal way. So there's that duality. And I feel like that's why you're very unique. People can't pinpoint what it is. They're like, I don't know, but there's something unique about this person. And I feel like you also embrace duality. You're someone who doesn't judge people or people's character or people's path. You're someone who's very open to all types of people, open to all types of circumstances. You just embrace the duality within yourself and in life. The Fool. Again, there's this energy of being the rebel, of, taking huge leaps in life, of being excited for life, being open. All these characters have their hands open. So I feel like you're not afraid to take flight. You're not afraid to take risks. You're like, whatever, we're just here. YOLO, right? You only live once. But then there's that duality, see? The Fool and the Justice are complete dualities. I always look at the Fool as Aries, and then the Justice is Libra. So in astrology, there are their polar opposites. So again, it's that duality within you. And I feel like that's why people find you very interesting, or that's what they love about you. Because one side is like, you can be a risk taker. You can be foolish in some things, maybe even with your money, or you give too much of yourself to other people. But in another sense, you're a very strong leader. You listen to everybody. You see everyone's point of view. You don't judge people, but you don't follow the law. So, or in a sense you do, but then you don't. There's this sense of like duality here, and people really love that about you. You're very fair. You're a fair person. Maybe you're someone who's very educated, but maybe, you don't look it, you don't dress it. Those people that are doctors, and you would think that they would dress very fancy, or they would be always carrying like the nicest cars, or the luxurious bags, or the newer things. And they're not. They're dressed like any regular person, and when they tell you they're a doctor, you're like, wait, what? So you might be like that. You might be like someone who has a very good education, but at the same time, when people look at you, it's like you wouldn't get that from you, because you're very outgoing. Again, very like a Fool energy, very risky. You take leaps. You do a lot of things that people kind of undermine you until they get to know you, and they're like, oh, this person, they know what they're talking about. They have a lot of experience. I feel like, again, good karma follows you. A lot of good karma follows you, again, because you give a lot. And that's why people see you as a wise leader, and they love that, because you're very fair. You don't lean towards one thing or the other. You embrace duality. You embrace both things. You're very balanced. Ladybug, what did I say? You're very lucky. You're very lucky because you have good karma. So people feel like you always land on your feet. No matter what you do, you're always like, oh, this person's going to be okay. And they love that about you. You're very caring too. Like, I feel like you're someone who loves to share their wealth or their fortune with other people. You love to share what you have with other people, but you're not a fool either, right? You might come off foolish, but you're not a fool. You have one eye open and one eye closed. And people love that. Love partnerships. So people really love that they can create solid partnerships with you. Those of you who have been in a solid relationship with you really love that, or they see that you're a good lover, or a good husband, or good boyfriend, or good wife, or a good girlfriend. Okay? Or you have really good love relationships with people in general. You're very loving too. Yeah, and you have a lot of self-love for yourself. So a lot of love here. A lot of love for you. And people really love that. And people really, again, love that. That the love there. I feel like you're someone who respects yourself a lot. And people might misconstrue that sometimes. Or they might feel like you will be easy. Or, I don't know. I get this like a sense, again, of duality is very strong here. of like people might assume you're one way, but then when they get to know you or they try to do something, it's kind of like you lay the law. You lay your foot down and you're like, nah, things don't go like that with me. And people love that. You don't let people step all over you. Even though you might take this approach of like, yeah, let's party hard, let's be wild, let's do things. But at the same time, there's this reserved side to you. You're very balanced. That's what I'm getting. But you're an amazing cook. I also feel like because Libra is ruled by Venus, you're very beautiful. You're very attractive in some way. Okay, whether this is your hair, your body, because you take care of yourself, of your nutrition. But I also feel like because you're very giving, you volunteer, you're very giving, you give a lot of your time, of your resources, of your energy, or of your wisdom to other people. And people see you as very abundant in friendships, abundant in money, abundant in opportunities and luck. It's kind of like this person is very lucky and people love that about you. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much for all your likes, your dislikes, your subscriptions, for your comments. Take care of yourself. Stay humble. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.